Gentlemen, Tenny is at lot 6, fixing an issue
Yes.
with, yeah. I'm not sure where Rafik is, but I was just at lunch. And okay, let's begin.
Okay. I will start the Scrum today from Rian initiative first. He requesting to be the first to
Uh,
give the update. Yes.
Actually, but since I already do the arrangement like what the we talked before, but I think it's okay if you want me to.
Oh
First,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's okay if you want to start from me first. So it's going to be the update for a learning community management from work class CM.
Yes.
Um, okay, so the update is to this update. So as I wrote there, as there's a to this update. Wait, it's lagging on my side. Wait, there we go. So I already have like a one meeting confirmed with Sandy Kim. I believe that I use Jing's Calendly for the what's it called for the arrangement. So she already booked for Monday, 20th of July at 8 p.m. Bali's time. So please help me to get this invitation circulated, Jing, sir, so that I can
Okay.
just yeah.
Monday, yeah?
Monday, yeah, Monday. I saw it. I saw it on your calendar, and it's already there since 7 hours ago.
All
So,
right.
cool.
Wow.
So we have Sandy Kim. It's from the work. That's
Monday, 8 p.m. Okay, got it. I see it.
yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, that's the update. So thank you, Jing, for the help. And then to this update, I have one. I have a one candidate. It's not candidate. It's like a lead. Her name is Chelsea Thompson.
Uh-huh.
And when I saw her profile, you already add her. So any idea if you know her? Because I saw the message. There's no message. There's no message. There's no like leading message like the intro, like an Uber said intro, something like that. So I reckon that probably you know her.
What was her name?
Chelsea. You can just open from the link that I attached on the.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to the link right
Yeah.
now. Sandy Kim is confirmed. Where's Chelsea?
It
Chelsea.
need to be us into this
Yeah.
update.
I don't know her name. I'm not sure.
It's already connected. So we already connected.
Oh,
so-
I don't know. Yeah, no.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
okay, then,
She's a community manager at Masterclass.
yeah. So that's why.
That's awesome.
You taught me about masterclass
I
like
like that product. Okay, yeah.
previously, right? So that's why I thought you already know her. So that's why.
No, I don't know her, but I think that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so then I will just send her a message, and because there's
Sure.
no message, there's no previous message. So yeah, thank you, Jing, and it's already clarified. So I will just get in touch with Chelsea then, and then the rest is like I sent like a nine invitations for today. It's for Airbnb, mostly for Airbnb. I use um the method that I told you from the all hands. So that I just use the X Airbnb method. Then all of those people showed up.
Okay.
And Andrea Diamond here, it's a priority, even though she's like self-employed now as a strategy consultant. So I hopefully that she won't ask for like a paid what is it called, like paid consultation. So yeah, 'cause she's self-employed as a strategic consultant now. But I saw her profile and I think she's a really good, seriously really good person to have. She had like quite diverse experience on Airbnb, and also then I got a response just today. So I sent her invitations today, and she sent us a response right away. It's from Chloe Tan. So she said that she's interested since she also is a big fan of Bali. So probably it's pretty good things to start. And then I already in talk with Chloe for now,
Okay.
and hopefully she will get back to us within this day.
All right. Great.
So I will just let you know when she book a time through your calendar, sir.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. You know,
Thank you.
you have enough people to actually do a webinar now, Rian.
Well, well, yeah,
Go
I
for
already
webinar, yeah.
Yeah, you have
Seven
actually,
people.
seriously, this is how the customer service webinar started. We had so many that we could actually invite enough back to do a bigger thing. But okay, good progress.
Yeah, sure. So hopefully we'll have like two people in the future, and also I believe that Alexa Haley actually already responded, and she just need to book a time.
Yep.
So yeah, probably hopefully that within next week we will have like 3 people attending. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Rian, I see your card description is is blank.
Yeah, it's empty because it already did from the very first. It's empty. So probably the next thing that I need to do is like to write the intended outcome, and then how will we know something like that? Sir,
Perfect. Thank you.
yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will move to my card now. So this is
Cool.
CMD 1.3 CSC Ultimate Service. So as I discussed with Om Rafiq and also Tandy 2 days ago, so the result is that I will merge this card to Tandy's card because we are have the same intention to create the master card of CSC. So I'm just going to delete this and working on Tandy's initiative. Okay, sir, should I? The question is, should I delete that or just move it to abandon?
You can move it to abandoned actually,
Okay.
so that way it's archived at least. If things change, then you can still fix it. So that's pretty much the only difference. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Secretary, help me to move it to the abandoned one. Yeah.
Which
Thank you.
one? Yeah, which one again?
The D1.3
You want
ultimate service on my list.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Not that. So I've opened CMD 1.1.4, so CSC borrowing the community voices. This is the card for tracking the MVP that we did on Despacito. So the day 3 result that we got, one people are okay. I'll give you from the day 2 result here. That one people are asking about PV service and also about the partnership. I think that's the result is something else. Like people not only asking about the PV services, but also the partnership about this. And I think result works on that answer on Facebook.
Okay.
And
Good.
the day 3 result, sir. If you remember that you think that CSE might be, we can certify people other our properties, other our partners, and they have to pay with us. I think you said about that.
Yeah, it can be a
long time
paper.
ago. Yes, so I attached the attachment here. If you see the newest attachment, that there's people are asking about the CSE here,
Nice.
and they are not a partner here.
Nice.
Cool.
So I might have another. I have to thinking about this. How can I
It can be a
help?
business. Yeah, it can be a business. Maybe this is how we make our income.
Yeah, that's why that's a fun point about this, and
Tell
also
him it's $100 to get certified and see if he gets back to you. Yeah. See what they say. I mean, this could be it. This might be actually the biggest business. This might be survive. A lot of properties probably will want to get certified, right? And maybe that's why they would join Airbnb. they want to get certification, and we then sell the certification and the process.
yes. So also thinking to relate this with what Airbnb trying to do. If maybe you are an Airbnb proper host, you can also we want to help you with this, so you can help yourself to build your own host when you're
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's
could be a
what.
big thing.
And yes, sir.
It could be a big thing. It could be
Okay.
worthwhile doing by itself. Yeah.
Sure. So from this result, we gonna get the right audience in this one, but we still need to directing more to our owners, right? To our partners. So I need your all help community here to the property that haven't got the CSE, or maybe just invite. You just invite them. You can also share this link to let them know about our testimonial from the Despacito one about the CSE program. I think Mr. Secretary, you can also tag the other community team to let them know about this link and share it to the rest of partner that haven't got the CSE yet. So that's all the update on that. Thank you, Mr. Chair. So CSE based inquiry here. So I already asked Tandy, but Tandy haven't replied me yet about the update about this CSE based inquiry. But I got the update from Rian. I'm just going to read it because Rian are having a call with Sankara and PSL today at 1:30 p.m. So we should have
now, Andre, because I
Yes.
want to
Oh,
help you
yeah.
solve this problem, right? So for the first session, it's going to be with Pak Wayan Sankara. I know Sankara is not on the list, but I think he's quite what's it called? He's quite curious about what program that we have for CSC. So I think it's a good start too. It's a good. Let's give him a try.
Okay, Rian, the things that you can do now is to update on the paper that I already made there to let us know the progress about this initiative. Yeah. And I also see the region one. We still have Megaland and also Tortoise and Idaman. How's the
Mm.
update about that?
Have no bit for those because Idaman, I think I will just give it to Rafik and Andy. Because
I see. I see.
mhm.
Okay. Idaman in squad one or two?
It's
Region
one,
one.
one, one, one. Balangan is in
Okay.
region one. Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Noted. Okay. Thank you, Rian. So please update on the paper as well, checklist as well, so we can know the progress about that. Thank you. I will now on CSC community link on Facebook. So I haven't got any additional video again. So I will ask Rafik and also Rian maybe to have a sub discussion with me, or maybe us just a chit chat to let us know which properties can be support can be joined on these programs, because we also I also concerned about the video editing and also video taking, as Jing already shared about the LinkedIn learning about how to make a video. And also, we have to choose the right partner to use that skill that already shared on the LinkedIn to make a proper video to be shared like that. So Ryan, later I'll text you about that,
Cool.
so I can know which properties. Yes.
Yeah, no, sure. Actually, sure, sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm cracking up over here. So that's just the update from my side. So I'll have a text with Rian and also maybe Rafik about this. I'm now on Tandy Initiative. I saw that no update on CSE Mastercard, and there's no update as well on the deployment digitized check-in. So I'm just going to open the CMC2. This is speaker training and futures. Okay, the last update is got go to Logic for train the staff already on squad 4 WhatsApp group, and today we'll invite 5 property. Okay, I think this is slightly different with what Tandy said before. I think Tandy said that he want to invite 10 people, 10 properties before. So maybe this should be this. Ah, oh no. This is the 10 properties just on KPI to be passed training per week. So I think that's pretty clear, the update from Tandy. And also, if you guys have a comment about this program from Tandy, oh good. Okay, I'll just skip it and move to Rafik update here. So the CRM, there's no update. I will open the setting the hospitality standard with monitoring. I saw that also Rafik already sent us an
Yeah,
invitation here.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, correct, correct. It's on 2 p.m.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah. I saw
2 p.m. Vita.
2 p.m. Vita or 3
3
p.m.
p.m. Vita. 3 p.m. Vita.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that Rafik already sent us an invitation about this, about the delegation, about this hospitality standard. So I think that's just going to be today. So maybe we can also give the update by tomorrow about this. I'll wait. I'll open it. Hospitality standard deploy list. Okay. Actually, I haven't checked the material yet because we still need an access about that. So maybe Mr. Cherry can also tag Rafik here to help us to get the material about the hospitality standard, because you still have to request an access about that.
Andre, you're the chair.
Okay, there's no other. Oh yeah, Mr.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mr. Secretary.
Just
Please
to agree with
mention
that, okay?
Rafik.
Okay. So, Andre, I also believe that deploy list, right? The material is on the agenda.
Ah,
So yeah, it's attached on the card on graphic cards. I believe it's hospitality standard deployment list. I think that's the only materials that we
mhm.
need to have for now. For the other materials, I think we can just use the. I think I got what graphic intent here. What graphic intention is, and the paper that we use as the main source is still the paper from evidence. So for the deployment, the materials that we need is just the what is it called hospitality standard deployment list, and I just give it a try, and then I didn't need like what is it called, the permissions to open the file. So probably you can just give it a try as well, Mr. Chair.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Because I have
Yeah,
to ask permission about that material, but I
yeah,
understand. I understand about the list. All good, Rian. Thank you, Rian, for that one. Jing, do you have any comment, or Rian, do you have any
I'm
other
looking
comment?
actually the deployment list right now. It's taking a second to open, but
Mhm.
okay, I'll put my comments at the discussion section later.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mhm.
So I think we already covered everything here, the initiative. So I'll open the discussion management. I think I have one discussion. Please wait. Okay, now I'm on discussion management. So I have one discussion here. So I was referring from the problem that happened on being in on the displays yesterday. So it's about the response about the staff behavior, right? So do you think that we have a responsibility about the staff behavior? So I was thinking that also that maybe we can have train them to have a good attitude, or maybe just give the guideline about how to how to maintain, at least maintain yourself to be a good host when there's no to be a good on-site team when there's no host that coming. So from this discussion, I'm actually want to ask from you guys. So what what did we do to the on-site team that like we have a host, but we also have the on-site team. Do we only train the host, or we also train the on-site team? Or we to Rian?
I think it's aligned with the projects that Rafik is doing right now regarding the hospitality
Mm-hmm.
standard. I think like we already discussed yesterday, the on-site behavior or the on-site expectation is something that we can't control, but it's something that we can probably set from the very beginning, so that we set a KPI for that, like how success looks like, how success of being a good host looks like. So I think it's also aligned with the Rafik hospitality standard, so that I think that's one of the way that we can approach if we want to improve the quality of the host and also the staff. Because I believe that hospitality standard will eventually will affect the staff as well. That's my in my opinion, Andre.
So you also believe that the hospitality standard will improve their behavior about this, Rian?
Yeah, because I believe that in hospitality standard we also talk about how we should, how it's about hospitality, how being a good host, right? So in that terms, I believe that by deploying hospitality standard, we can just improve the quality of the because I read the materials like a week, like a couple of weeks ago, and I believe that Rafiq also mentioned about that kind of things on the paper, right? I think I remember that as well, because you work for that paper for once, and then yeah, that's probably can also the way of how we improve the quality of the stuff, since I think it's quite a serious problem and regarding the there's I don't know about DDs. I don't know about DDs and Max, because those places. I, to be honest, it's not the first time that we got complain about loud music, because sometimes it's front of the beach, so like it's like public beach after all, and then during the night there will be a lot of people gathering in front of the beach and then just have a lot of music. So probably it's about set expectation as well, set biggest expectation like like Jinx and Bayu said yesterday, on how we can inform them from the listing, and then prior to the check-in about the possibility that they might have like what's it called, like precaution, something like that. So that's going to be something that we can improve from that.
I see, I
Andre.
see, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was forget about the hospitality standard. So I believe that hospitality standard will also help us to improve the staff behavior, to help us to whether if uh, we cannot with the guests to with them with check in like that. So maybe I was just asking that because I was wondering if maybe we need to have training to the staff about their responsibility during that week where there is no host coming. So you are the one as the host here. So I was thinking about that. So I would like to hear the comment from Jean about this.
Okay, Andre, thank you very much. I'm going to copy and paste what we talked about yesterday at the hospitality Cup, just to kind of create a little bit of structure around how we do this. Once again, when you are approaching a problem, go through the mission of leadership again, right? The discovery, the prioritization, the problem solve, and then the execute. So when you detect this, I like the way that Andre brought this up. I think this is good as a chair. So as a chair, you should be looking for some of the most urgent things to discuss, and this is a priority at the moment. So good job, right? We've identified a priority topic to discuss. So we discovered yesterday through HAR that this was the big takeaway. What we actually, or what HAR controls, right? This is from the HAR perspective. What HAR controls is that they really just control communication, right? The preparation in the system is a collaboration between HAR and community. Okay, so HAR I think discovers where the root problems are, and then community I think can take the correct action to then fix the root causes of that particular problem. So good job, Andre, again on identifying what the root cause is and thinking about like this idea of training the staff. This is a way of preparation. This is where your control comes. This is how you can actually make impact through this control for preparation. All right. Rian's right. Hospitality standards will help. But remember, hospitality standards do not create hospitality standard culture. Okay? So it is one thing to tell, let's say, a Gojek driver, all right, here you go. Here's a list of the handbook on how to be a great driver. It is quite another thing for, let's say, a Gojek driver to understand what that is in a practical way. So generally the easiest way to get people to understand is feedback and practice. That's what we're doing, right? We're doing this for everyone here. How do you all learn how to chair? Rian, right? What makes your chairing more effective than Caroline's chairing? It's not just doing it, but it's the feedback and practice, right? And coaching. So that is actually the essence of good management. The essence of good management is once again, feedback is a type of communication. And when we go back to communication, we think about the audience, the message, the channel, and the timing. And this then becomes very, very important for training. There's two ways to train, Andre. There's two ways to train Rian. One is you tell them what to do, and then they do whatever they want right afterwards. And that's generally not very effective. And you have the wrong expectations because your timing of that message was not correct. The other way that I've noticed is you give guidelines and make it very, very short in the beginning. Hey, these are the ideas. Think general principle. As a leader, you should distill all the complexity down into one idea. Make sure the guest is happy, right? That's your training. Okay, later when they make mistakes, this is where the work is. You need to be really fast on giving that feedback back to them. Hey, look, by the way, today, I just defuse it first. My name is Andre. I'm community manager here at Bukit Vista. And can I get a few moments of your time? Yes. Okay. What I would like to discuss is that we had a guest incident today where apparently there were some drunk people on site. I'm coming to you right now because I want you to get better reviews and I want you to make more money and more revenue in the future. Can we agree that we can share this information? They say yes. Okay, great. And then tell them essentially what that feedback is. That's training, right? Then people get it. A moron is the only type of person that would not understand it after a few times, or somebody who is willingly inhospitable, right? But I think most people, if you get the timing right, you deliver the right message, that is what the training is, actually. So I do agree you need training, but I think you can balance the training in a way. You do maybe 10% upfront, and then you do really the rest along the way, right? The training actually really begins with practice, and they need feedback on that practice. Rian, if we never gave you feedback about chairing, do you feel like you would have gotten better at chairing? Whoops, Rian's frozen. Okay, let's go to Andre. Andre, if we didn't give you feedback about chairing and you just continued the same way as you did on day one, do you ever feel like you would have gotten better at it?
No, sir. We just if we keep doing something about that without knowing that actually we can improve something. Like sometimes we can really discover that. Sometimes the other people can also give us a feedback about that advice.
That's it. So I think that's the emphasis on how hospitality standards are going to actually work. we're probably going to remain vigilant. We'll have to give feedback specifically. At some point, maybe we could automate or delegate the feedback so that people can just learn themselves. But remember, the idea is to help others help themselves. So instead of training and expecting that the training would work after you did the training, sort of train a little bit, but just know that during practice, you're watching and you'll give them tips. Yeah. If you look at all great coaching, that's what coaching is. The coach doesn't give you training and then, okay, that's the last time you see them. The coach sort of sticks with you and tells you, oh, you could have done this a little bit better, or when you were coming in, you should have looked at that. And that second pair of feedback really helps. So back to what you were thinking about. We certainly have responsibility on guest behavior. We do not control the outcome, remember. I think we talked about that yesterday. We don't control what people actually do, but we do control communication. So that's it. We just need to communicate when they have not done well. And we need to get into a culture of communicating and be ready for whatever they might say. They might say crazy shit. That's okay. We systematize it. They say crazy shit. They belong in the respond with crazy shit bucket, right? If they say, yes, I understand, they go there. And if they truly understand, they probably go into a different workflow. Okay? So yes, we do control host behavior through communication. Ultimately, it's still up to them whether they do it or not.
I also thinking that this is also related to development level of individual, right? So when you're seeing that the staff is in low competence, high commitment, this is what you do. And when you're
Good leadership.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that. You're trying to mention that, but you don't really mention that. So I emphasize that point.
Very good. No. I didn't try to mention that. I forgot about it.
Oh,
You mentioned it. Very good awareness. Very good discovery, Andre. Yes, this is situational leadership. You're going to have to figure out if the staff are low commitment, high commitment, whatever competency, and you're going to tell. Yeah, so you're going to have to either be more direct on your feedback or more whatever on your feedback, depending upon that. So it pays off to, good application of leadership principles. Yeah.
yes. So I think that's also good insight, sir. So make us more understanding about the whole progress about doing a leadership for our own self. So I think this can be also help a lot of things to hospital standard and many others. And regarding about the monitoring, not the monitoring? We do not really control the outcome, like you said, sir. So I was thinking like this: when the CSC is not really useful anymore, let's say people are now all use that. So what we can do is actually to make another standard of a CSC. So CSC is not so everyone did it, and then so what's so special about that? No special about that anymore.
Mhm.
So I was thinking that we can also upgrade that and or maybe merge with a hospitality standard. So we can still put the label. We made our own classification about
hospitality standard approved. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and I was also thinking that the monitoring system we can also do by scheduling it every at the first of July you are certified.
Yeah.
And in the end of July you have to send us a video again. So let us know whether if you are still doing that right.
Very
So
good.
maybe
You got it. You need to have closed feedback loops. You were here for the project management discussion, right? So closed feedback loops means you constantly need to get feedback back from the property to know that you're okay. Otherwise, you have an open feedback, and you're just assuming that. Yes, that's good. To maintain your ranking, you have to send us a video every month, and we know that you're okay. And that's great. That's thinking like delegating. You don't have to do all the work all over again. You're giving them to do the work, and then you keep their badge. And you have a reward now because you can take away the badge. And they would go, no, don't take away my badge. It's like, I want my badge back. Okay, then you send me the video and I'll give you your badge back, right? So that's how you maintain a little bit of control. Okay.
Okay. So I think we can also do that. The monitoring program and many things that we discuss about the response, how to maintain our staff behavior. And now I'm on another discussion. This is about user. Where could we go with CSE discovery?
Okay, great. So, all right. So here's the thing. You guys are onto some ideas, and I want to explore those ideas. So, over to you, Andre. You already had an idea where you could go with CSC, right? But
Yeah,
where
I
would
was
you go with CSC?
I just know that you pop up this discussion. So I was thinking that maybe CSC we can also upgrade it to the that's I said like maybe the hospital the standard or something we can also name it later.
Yeah.
And to make a classification of our property to make them aware about our the standard that we made. If I think this is also a good step if we are going to be a global hospitality standard. So we have our own standard.
Mhm.
You're following us if you want to join us. So that's what I was thinking about the CSE for now, sir. To upgrade it and merge it more with the hospitality standard. I just thinking about that.
Rian, where do you think a CSC could go cross chapter wise?
I don't know. I think it could be something like all products, or I think I will see CSC as one of our products. Because you can see that, yeah. Like I think we had. I know that's why you put it there because we had this conversation like earlier on this problem on this session, and then I also believe that as Andre mentioned before that you can see that people want to get certified even if they're not a partner. So that's I think it's going to be a really good progress that we can make to make this CSC as our product other than bigger. So something that we can just we can have as our brand. Like this is Bukit Vista has like CSC, like probably like booking.com or ticket.com that you shared to us earlier,
Mhm.
Andre, about the cleaning standard that they have as well. I think it would be something like that as well. It can be our product.
Very good. Very good. All right. So if it's a product, then you have to be able to run it a million times without having to put in a million times more effort, right? So part of it is yes. Now that we have a system, then it becomes easier to do certifications on each particular iteration, right? So okay, that's where you can go. Rian, you're onto another idea there. Develop that idea. So people are coming to us that are not our partners based on CSC. So what could we use CSC for? We could use it for.
Sorry again.
Okay, Andre unmiked. Okay, what can we use CSC for? Any of you can answer.
What can you use SCSC for? As a, I think as something that we can just reach to, I don't know if you're still looking for a partner. I think it's something that we can use you to
Marketing.
look for a
Good.
partner,
Very
for
good.
like a partner. And then, yeah, once again, as a product, it means that we can use that as of the face of the company, like bigger, like something that we can offer if we want to be our partner. Like this is a package that you can get. I think it's also something that Gary said. Like it's like it could be a menu that can be offered for our partner to choose. Like probably we can make like a la carte. Like we have like bigger, we have like a CSC. So which one do you want to have? Or you want to have all of
Excellent.
those? This
Excellent.
is what we
Excellent.
can tell.
All right,
Yeah.
you're onto it. You're onto it. All right, very good. Keep running that idea. Okay, Andre, what was your idea?
I was thinking that CSE maybe can also be a business part of business in Bukit Vista, like you said,
Could be a business
because
by itself.
I was remember at February. I think Nangli are trying to develop something. If we can get a partner, we can just offer the photography and just to create a listing. This can be part of it.
Yeah,
This can be the business of it.
yeah.
Just if
It
we
could
can't
probably
really
be
get the part.
in service, right? It could probably
Yeah,
be its own thing by itself, which is really good. Here's the next thing. Here, Rian, you got it. So marketing right now is having a hard time acquiring properties, but you guys seem to not even try, and you're acquiring properties, right? So maybe you can go over to tell Rizal, hey, Rizal, for your messaging, maybe you offer this service, right, free, and then people will sign up to become partners, which they seem to be already. So that's great, right? So when we go and we talk to partners, right, we're like, hey, look, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to whatever, whatever. And they're like, I don't care, right? But now if you found something that they care about, that they're approaching you without even advertising, you know, this is why I've also asked Andre Riyad advertise the videos, right? Because the videos maybe to you are, yes, you're pulling the elephant, but maybe to somebody else, it's exactly that. It's elephant bait, right? It sort of gets elephants like really excited, like, oh, hey, okay, I should have that too. These guys are doing it. All right, I'll sign myself up. And Andre, don't obsess too much, I think, about getting the quality right. You're sending out an MVP. Realize, Andre Ryan, did you guys come to the Scott McMullen class or the Scott McMullen sync up? Okay, Scott said this brilliant thing. He said that you don't need too fancy of a product if you have a problem. If you understand what the owner problem or the user problem is, your product can be mediocre. It doesn't need a flashy interface. It doesn't need good packaging. It doesn't need much, but people still buy it because they are choosing to use that instead of something else. Now, we totally have forgotten this, right? A lot of properties in this world probably need CSC more urgently than anything else, more urgently than revenue management services, than data science services, and all this other fancy stuff, right? More properties, we could probably advertise to say, hey, look, your property's sitting around. Why don't you get us to certify you for free, right? Or why don't we certify you? Why don't we get this business of certification done? You're watching everyone else get certified. We'll get you certified, right? And that's how we get in. That's our entry point, right? Through COVID certification. So take your idea, combine it, and combine it with marketing. You might have actually a game-changing message. Actually, before we forget this, let's get Rian. Rian, can you coordinate with Rizal to do that, right? Just get Rizal to think about, have a discussion with Rizal, have him talk about how this CSE could connect to a marketing message. Okay. Yeah? Okay, great.
Okay, yeah.
And let's take a look at what the results of that are at the next thing, because I think this is what they need. They probably need this particular message, and this will activate people like crazy. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yes, that's how we discover. That's how we discover kind of like new ideas and where we can go with what we have. So sometimes discovery is finding problems. Sometimes it's finding opportunity.
Thank you, sir. So Rihanna, I will help you to bring it up to Rizal, because since I'm in Jogja also with Rizal, and I'm also in the
I think
CSE
we have
program.
like a sub discussion with Rizal as well, Andre. I think it's going to be really great.
Okay.
We can create a room, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, all three of you can discuss this. Yeah. This is what Rizal
Okay.
needs. Rizal needs a message.
Okay, not that, sir. So I think we still have one discussion here, so we can also still discuss it. Is
Yeah.
it?
What happened to
Yeah,
Majumba?
What happened in Mujimba?
I think it's the bad news, right? Is it the bad news or the good news? I think it's the
Well,
bad
I
news.
just need to know what happens and what we can do so that this doesn't happen anymore. Or what do you think happened, Ria?
I don't know, because she's about to have a call with me this Saturday. I don't know what kind of call, so I have a bad feeling now that you tell me about this.
Oh,
What?
you don't know.
I think I know it from the very beginning, before even the pandemic start. Like I think it's about Ronda is about to what's it called? Bail out from the contract,
Yeah,
right?
Ronda's offboarding. Yeah. So
Mhm.
Ronda's offboarding because her reason was a little bit. I don't think it's a real reason, but we should probably investigate a little bit more. She said that her contract finished, and she wasn't sure if we wanted to extend. And based on current circumstances, she didn't think there was too much reason to extend anyway. So I don't know why we got to that particular position, but I guess you don't either. Yeah.
Wait, what it again, sir?
So how did we get here? How did we get to this situation, Riyad?
I have no idea about that
Yeah,
either.
got it.
Probably because the dispute that we have regarding the pricing strategies and everything, and then also the occupancy probably, like we don't have a lot of occupancy like lately, and then because he sell it pretty high, and then and they also want to have like a minimum stay or something like that. There's a lot of issues I get. But I don't know this.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess that's a yeah. Okay. All right. Anyhow, I'll just try to figure out what happened. Yeah, Rian. Yeah. Try to figure out what the facts are, and let's if we don't, then this might happen again. Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to discuss.
Okay.
Okay, noted. Uh, Actually, I wanna discuss not really discuss something, just doing demo something about how you guys can copy a property list.
Mhm.
Oh, a new mess.
All right.
So since this is record, and I believe that Rian and Rian, not Rafik and Tandy can also see this. So here's what I want to do a demo. It's just a simple one. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, you can write cm prop. It will pop up a property list that VD that already made. So basically, yeah, the template is one. So I already
I don't
bring up.
understand.
Oh, I already bring up to Mas Bayu about this, and he's currently developing about the the download button on the bigger. So before it happen, I will also help you how to can you use this template. So I think most of you are understand, but maybe you don't really understand. So you can click the templatize, and it will be templatized later.
Okay, got it. That's great. And then create checklists.
Yes. Oh, it's a little bit like, and from this you can also just use it for. Oh wait, sorry. This is for CSC like that.
Right,
So
right. Got it. Okay.
create the document, and it will be a new document for you. So that's basically. I just want to tell you. Maybe we can also tell Rian Rafik. Maybe they will need about this. If since this record, I believe it will be uploaded on YouTube, right, sir?
There, yes. Andre, don't count on them watching and catching this part because they would have to finish an hour right now of the thing. If you want people to do it, then you start doing it and you show it during each sync up, right? And that way it becomes culture.
I,
Oops, Andre froze.
oh yeah, I have to agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Andre.
Okay, yeah, Rian, that makes sense, right? Like if it's really going to be part of this is why we have sync ups to actually
Yeah.
to spread culture. But I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think having that will give an easy checklist so that we can form it for bigger training, CSC, whatever thing we want to do in the future. It's faster.
It's quite funny that it's something that Andre brought this up because it is something that you taught me at the very first when I was having my what is it called like probations, but then I forgot about that. And then now Andre, thanks to Andre, that he brought the idea again about templatize. Okay, oh yeah, I have to templatize. Why don't I just do that in the very
Yes,
first?
sir. Yes, sir. Look, yeah, we should templatize as much as possible. I think. Otherwise,
Yeah,
the wheel.
I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Andre, I have an idea.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you really want everybody to start using that, what I would recommend is you can create a template card for projects, right? So if you have a template card on Trello for projects, every time this becomes your visualization tool, right?
Mm.
All right. So every time somebody creates a new project, let's say CSC is finished and we're starting CSC version 5, or wait, that doesn't make sense. Let's say we're doing a BOB project or like a DYX project, right? So on the next one, there's just a card and that becomes the visualization tool. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? You already have that visualization tool on the Trello card, and people would know automatically to use it. And it would make it easy in the future also, Andre, because what you're doing is you're reducing the prioritization and you're reducing the problem solving, so then future people can just execute, and it becomes super simple. Yeah.
Is it going to be on primary or on my list like that, sir? Sorry, I
No,
don't.
sir. No, wait. Actually, you can put it on the don't repeat, don't reinvent the wheel list. Go ahead and open up the CM Trello. I'll show you, right?
Okay.
I started a new
Sorry
list
for.
called Don't Reinvent the Wheel. And basically, don't reinvent the wheel means don't reinvent the wheel. Don't create a template. Don't create your own visualization after somebody's already created it, right? Don't create a new whatever when, just use the template, and that makes it easier. Okay, I'm going to drop. Oh, how come it's not working?
Would you like to share the screen, sir?
Yeah, here, I'll share the screen. Okay. All right, so let's go to community management here. Okay. And did I have it? No, wait. Sorry. Instead of gallery of success, change this to don't reinvent the wheel. Here you go, okay? So what I want you guys to think about is, let's say, for example, Andre has that idea, right? So what you can do, Andre, is you can take one of your cards that already uses that particular template, and you can templatize that card, right? So you templatize a card, and then in the future, when somebody wants to start a project, they have all the tools that they need. They have a visualization tool over here on the evidence. They have, they have all the parts already given. That's how you make sure we won't forget. Otherwise, it's unlikely, like I said, that Tendi and Rafik will watch the video up until this point and they'll remember to use it. And this goes back to training again, right, Andre? Our perception of training. So if you train somebody once to do it, they'll never remember to do it again. But if you do it every day, it becomes habit, it becomes culture, then it just, people don't even decide. They just do it, and it just happens, right? So that's the benefit of using templates. And okay, cool. Rian.
No, I admit that we need to do that quite often because sometimes people just don't use it often as well. If you don't even put something like as a reminder.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you want people to do it, just merge it into the fabric of SyncUp. Okay? Merge it into the fabric of SyncUp so that you'll touch upon it all the time. Okay.
Noted, sir. Thank you for that insight. I think that's also important to let every community or new onboarding to see us what the best practice of working in community.
It becomes
so. I think we already. Yes, I believe so. Can you hear me? Hello.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm using a personal data electricity outage here. I'm just going to appoint the next chairman. I believe Rian will be the next chairman after me. So Rian will be the next. Wait, where's the list? Okay, Rian will be the next, and me will be the next secretary for the next sync up. I think the next sync up will be on Sunday because. Oh yeah, Monday. I'm real sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all the community management sync up for today. Thanks, guys, for coming, and let's continue.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Rian. Thank you, Jing. Have a great day.
Yeah. Bye bye.